Hello, and welcome to Columbia, the capital of South Carolina, and the capital of fuel cell innovation. Columbia is the home of the Fuel Cell Collaborative, a unique collection of private and public monies, university talent, and private enterprise, fostering the development, manufacture, and deployment of hydrogen fuel cells. In 2006, the South Carolina Industry Partnership Act mandated establishing a target program of excellence in fuel cell technology in the Midlands of South Carolina. And that Industry Partnership Fund has been the source of many fuel cell initiatives, including the Greater Columbia Fuel Cell Challenge.
We started the Fuel Cell Challenge in 2006, and it's been wildly successful since then. We've funded more than 20 projects, and that has helped us attract a number of companies to Columbia. A couple of the projects that I'm most proud of, first would be our forklift project. We deployed 2 fuel cell forklifts in 6 different warehouse facilities in and around the Midlands, and let actual operators drive those lift trucks around for 2 weeks to get a feel for the technology and to prove how well it compares against the incumbent battery technology.
We're finding that in our preliminary test, we can actually extend the life, the runtime of a fuel cell over a conventional battery. And the bigger benefit there is that because it fuels much like a conventional car would, you can go and refuel the fuel cell at any point in time, as opposed to having to dissipate a battery and then having to charge it up again. So the productivity gains are huge.
And the reason I say that project was so successful is that model was actually successful in winning a Department of Energy-wide, nationwide award to take our project and basically scale it up to a national level.
One of the focus programs for all of the fuel cell and hydrogen deployments has been the USC Columbia Fuel Cell Collaborative, which about 2.5 years ago, SCRA was delighted to be invited not only as a funding partner, but also as a program manager. We were able, through that Target Center of Excellence program, to create a national program known as the Fuel Cell Challenge.
In Columbia, the future is becoming reality. Future fuels are being researched and deployed with a brand new infrastructure of support, education, and interest.
Now, there are several elements of future fuels research. It has to do with energy production, it has to do with energy storage, and it has to do with energy utilization. And again, hydrogen is key to all of these areas. People tend to forget that hydrogen is not a fuel in itself. Hydrogen is an energy carrier, and as such, it's related to a number of different fuels that we have been using. So I think, although there are no apparent links to the general public, there are very strong technical links between the hydrogen work and the work that we have also been doing in nuclear engineering, in photovoltaics, and even in coal gasification, because all of these are routes through which hydrogen can be produced.
World-renowned fuel cell researcher Dr. Kenneth Riefschneider leads the Solid Oxide Fuel Cell Center of Excellence.
Future Fuels at the university is a major initiative. And it's, first of all, what does that mean? It's how we grow the university, but it's also what the university invests in. So in this case, the investment includes buildings, faculty members, some assistance to get laboratories started. The investment also includes infrastructure around the city and state organizations that try to enhance the business opportunities, but also the research opportunities. So this is an excellent opportunity, and it's largely because of the commitment and investment of a university, a city, and a state.
The university and its partners in Columbia and throughout the Midlands, I think, have created an exciting environment where research and demonstrating the power of future fuels can take place. We have an industry university cooperative research center that focuses on hydrogen fuel cells. It's the only one of its kind in the United States. And we also have a future fuels program that looks not only at hydrogen research, but also at solar and wind and nuclear as well.
2 highly visible methods in which this institution is cultivating knowledge and funding are USC's Future Fuels Initiative Solid Oxide Fuel Cell Center of Excellence and the National Science Foundation Industry University Cooperative Research Center for Fuel Cells.
When we started this in 2001, the idea was to involve as many different researchers as possible. So, for example, one of the other opportunities for improvement of fuel cell is the gaskets and seals, and Professor Bill Chow in mechanical engineering is working on that area. We're also working on the electronics of the fuel cell, the power conditioning of the fuel cell, and actually making the hydrogen fuel itself. What we're able to do with the next generation of engineers is provide them with the tools so that as fuel cells evolve, and they will, as they evolve, that they'll be able to solve those problems.
I came to the University of South Carolina to build a group, a research group, a special kind of research group. This research group is being assembled, will consist of 6 faculty members and a number of students and corresponding partners in industry and government. The object of that group is to do the science that makes systems work.
But the making of a great idea into a successful, viable enterprise is often dependent on understanding the science and the business of the science. At the Fuel Cell District, there are programs to help great ideas become good companies, and to help good companies become great companies. One of these is the USC Columbia Technology Incubator. 4 of the 50-plus companies currently in the incubator are looking to break into the hydrogen industry sector.
The USC Columbia Technology Incubator is a place for either a faculty member or a non-faculty member to come and get started in their business. The people that we have in the incubator have the technology idea, and what we do is we help build the business around their technology idea.
Not only is the University of South Carolina providing intellectual support, research collaboration opportunities, and business advice, they are also actively planning and building real estate to support this burgeoning industry sector.
Innovista is a new concept within the world of research parks. It is one that works in a medium-sized urban environment. We have tall research buildings that are being fit up right now, but we also have restaurants and residential facilities and recreational opportunities, so it's not like a conventional research park. If someone's willing to consider being part of Innovista, they will actually become part of the university community.
But the university has not limited itself to just fuel cells and hydrogen research office labs and buildings. It has also built a 172,000 square foot LEED certified green dorm. These buildings offer energy-saving designs, including plans for large static fuel cells to provide backup power. Even Carolina's collegiate sports are reaping the benefits of hydrogen fuel cells. The brand new USC baseball stadium features a scoreboard powered by a stationary hydrogen fuel cell. In many cities, the concern over reliability, energy consumption, and carbon footprint of public transportation is growing. But starting in 2009, Columbia and the university will be one step closer to solving these problems. For 1 year, starting in the summer of 2009, a prototype mass transit bus, the Hydrogen Hybrid Bus, will be driving Columbia's streets. The project is a one-of-a-kind fuel cell prototype using pioneering battery technology and 2 onboard hydrogen fuel cells for propulsion and hotel services. The bus demonstration schedule will be divided between carrying University of South Carolina students and passengers of the Central Midlands Regional Transit Authority. The bus's operation will be monitored by researchers at the University of South Carolina School of Engineering. Performance data for the bus will be provided to the National Renewable Energies Laboratory, or NREL, for review. Columbia has formed a unique fuel cell district in the heart of the city. In addition to support from the University of South Carolina, private industry, and the Columbia community, the City of Columbia has also done a great deal to promote fuel cells and the fuel cell district, including donating land for a hydrogen fueling station.
Well, you can't be a part of the hydrogen economy unless you have a hydrogen fueling station. And so I think Columbia has one of the only public hydrogen fueling stations in the Southeast, and we're very proud of that. We'll use it for our hydrogen bus that is coming. And it's sort of the chicken and egg. I think you have to have the infrastructure for alternate fuels such as hydrogen and the fuel itself before you can really be part of that economy.